Good morning. Welcome to Hobby Evolution, episode 1311. It is Friday. Happy Friday. Welcome to it. Episode 1311 going into the weekend. I'm excited for this weekend because I don't have anything going on. Normally, I'm excited because I do have things going on, but this weekend, it's kind of the calm before the storm, and I've been having fun with my sales and with my listings and my auctions. Had another batch of auctions, some great deals. I was happy to make some sales on what ended last night. There was about 100 football, basically all refractors, some colors, some got great deals, and I was happy. Even if they sold for 99 cents, I was happy. I think all of the auctions last night were part of the bulk buy from this past summer, back in July from the Singles Club. And some cards went for more than I was expecting. I mean, I was kind of just hoping, I hope they get bids, 99 cents, and I'm happy. Get my 15-cent insertion fee back. And quite a few sold. I'll have to go through. I did a little upkeep this morning on eBay. And let's see, unsold listings looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So quite about 50 unsold items. I will put those in my eBay store for $2 free shipping. And here, I'll show you how I do that. I'll do it right now. So add another 50 items into my eBay store. So these are all auctions that did not get bids last night. I'm surprised, like some of these I'm surprised didn't sell, like a Kyle Rudolph Donruss Elite team logo rookie numbered to $9.99. I'm surprised that didn't sell for 99 cents. Danny Gray, no huddle prism, didn't sell. Michael Williams, going to be a first-round pick from the Georgia Bulldogs. Bowman Chrome U didn't sell. So these Topps Pristine, Dallas Clark, Kyle Bowler, those were cards that it's like, those might be something, but maybe not. Manti Te'o, rookie X-Fractor. I'm surprised that didn't sell. I think, yeah, that is a rookie. Chris Sims, he's on TV. I thought his serial numbered rookie would sell. Rex Grossman, rookie to $4.99. I'm surprised that one didn't sell. So some of these I'm really surprised. Jay Cutler was in the news this week. That's a black refractor numbered to $2.99. Didn't even get a 99-cent bid. So some of these I'm surprised. Some sold, and I'm like, wow, I can't believe that sold. Or wow, that sold for $3 or $4. My AJ, all of the AJ Green sold for like $3-4. So I was very happy with those results. And some of these surprised. So I'm marking all these. Keenan Allen on the Bears now, purple parallel, didn't sell. So these did not sell. And we are going to list these into my eBay store. I think those other ones from Wednesday night, I need to list those. So I'm just going to, so I've marked these. These are unsold auctions, relist as fixed price. I do have to do a couple things with a little upkeep here. So first things, we got to change the price. So I'm just going to bulk edit. Buy it now price is going to switch over. It automatically defaults to your auction start price of 99 cents. So we're just going to change this to a flat $2. And then we also need to change my shipping policy because this is going to be free shipping. So we go down to delivery shipping policy, change to my default, flat, free ship, supply that. So we've got 44, I guess, 44 unsold from last night. And then let's see, I'm going to change the description, and it's just going to be a generic description, item description. We're going to change to buy 7 or more items, buy it now, regular price only. and save 25% off at checkout. So that's just going to be the generic description. Update that. And we're going to submit these. Make sure, let's see, they're all buy it now. I do have, let's see. And you know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to rename these. Shoot. This is where I get into trouble, because if I rename these, I still have to ship these. So when I'm going through the batches, if I change it now and then I sell some of these, so I'm going to leave the custom label SKU alone. But this is where my efficiency, I'm still trying to figure out a proper way. I don't want to spend the time going through, Jake Long, got to find the Jake Long. So what I like to do is ship all of the auctions that did win and then go back and list these out. So I think for just sanity's sake, oh man, I don't know. What am I going to do? Let's just hold off. So normally I would submit all, but I'm not going to do that because otherwise I run into an efficiency nightmare where I haven't shipped any of these auctions that sold last night. And so if I list these now and I sell a couple what's crazy is these were at auction for 7 days. I'll list these as buy it now for 2 cents more than what you would have paid at auction, and they sell within hours. It's crazy. But then it's like, oh, these are in 29E. And I'm like, wait, I don't have a 29E, or these aren't in 29E. And I'm trying to find a happy medium. So I should get caught up on most of my shipping today. And when I say caught up, I'm never caught up, but in fact, speaking of that, and by the way, my eBay store, let's flash that on the screen, 99centcards.com. I hustled on today's Friday. So Tuesday, Monday's always a crazy day. Monday, Tuesday were big hustle days. Wednesday, I burned the midnight oil. I think Wednesday, what was yesterday? So I didn't wake up super early on Wednesday, but I worked super late, and my wife had people over. So like coworkers, so work talked. So I just stayed downstairs and worked through the night, and then got up at super early Thursday morning. And we were going to take Ernie to doggy daycare. And like, I got so much done in the morning. I went upstairs and I'm like, I can watch him today. Like, I'm super flexible today. And then we can take him to doggy daycare Friday. Ernie on Friday, doggy daycare. So, and I was able to get some shipping done throughout the day yesterday. Did some listing. I did a lot of shipping in the morning, and then just kind of was very flexible through the day. Did some shipping, did some listing. I got some auctions listed for tonight. I don't typically like Friday night auctions, but I'm not listing although I am listing some decent, I think, basketball and hockey autographs tonight. So check out my auctions. New auction started last night. It was an NBA Thursday. So new Thursday night auctions went live last night. NBA basketball, autographs, serial numbers, all kinds of great stuff went live last night. And then I'll have more basketball going live tonight, some hockey. I've got some young guns. I don't know anything about hockey cards, so we're just going to run auctions on those. And then I've already got set aside. I'm turning it into an auctioneer, because now I have set aside a whole batch of football that's going live Sunday night. I've got to get those scheduled still, but I've got a pile ready. And then I've already built my pile for Tuesday night auctions. I'll run auctions on Monday night. So my eBay store, and you're going to get great deals. I know I recognized a lot of names that got some deals last night, and of course Tuesday night, Wednesday night. So make sure to check out my auctions almost every night. 99centcards.com. We had friends over last night. I made a Costco run. Boy, I lived a normal life yesterday. I engaged with other people. I went shopping. I left my basement. Ernie got a walk. Just quite the day. Just a little bit of everything. We had friends over last night, and it's weird seeing Ernie being like scared because Ernie has no fear. Like he will chase big dogs around in doggy daycare. He has no fear of 150-pound dogs in our neighborhood. He just like thinks he's, but like when we have people over, he's like very skittish. I don't know. And I wonder if that's like because because we don't have people over that ever. So the last time he probably remembers like people coming over is like when we went to meet Ernie and then took him home. And like he doesn't like, oh, are these people going to take me? I don't want to go, which is kind of nice. Like means he likes it. He's coming up next to me like, no, I don't want them to take me. So, but then he came out of it, and they have a little daughter, like maybe 5 years old, and so she was playing with him, and like he was, and our friends were like, is it okay that like, yes, please wear him out. So he came out of his shell and played and had fun. I went to Costco yesterday. I did look around. I looked for football cards. No, that's not why I went to Costco. I actually had I had a list. So it's always nice when my wife makes the grocery list and it has beer and frozen pizza on it. It's like, yeah, now you're speaking my language. All right. So, but no football cards, no Costco football cards yesterday. I know that some areas, some stores were getting reloads. They were restocking. I saw a bunch of Chicago area Costco's were getting restocked with the Costco Donruss boxes. It's one of those things. If I'm there, I'm not going to go out and out of my way to get one of these boxes. If I'm there, or even, I mean, it's literally five. It might even, if I hit the one green light, actually, no, there's two, but I'm turning, there's two stoplights between me and Costco, but one of them I turn right and like you can just go. And then I have to turn left. So usually there's one stoplight, but if I hit it right, I can probably get there in less than 5 minutes. So it's really not out of my way. If somebody called me and they're like, hey, actually nobody calls me because I don't answer. It'd be like a text. Hey, there's Donruss football at Costco. And I'd be like, well, all right, I'll run over there. So that's the, like, I'm not going to go online and look for them. I'm not going to have people shop for me. If I can run over there, they're in stock, I'll pick some up. Fun little we haven't checked in on what's the let's see, we're just going to erase everything I did on that. So let's check into, we've been using the Travis Kelce example on the oversized downtowns for our friend Brian. There we go. Let's see. Let's just see what the last solds are. I think one sold for like 18 a few days ago. So solds. Let's do lowest price on the sold. That can't be right. That's got to be like a best offer accepted. Check description, oversized downtown. I wonder what that means. So this is the one I saw the other day, and yeah, ended 4 days ago, 1884. This one sold for $9.19 shipped, but it says check description. So we're gonna share this tab. So what's the description say on this? Check description. Blue Lagoon Trading, 14 feedback. So they're newbies. Where's the description? Print lines are present on the top of the card. Oh, yeah. Every Chrome guard has print lines. So what was that? What was that sell for? $9.19. So there you go. It's not even Halloween, and our Travis Kelce oversized downtowns have plummeted to near $10. So there you go, Brian. Start shopping. Your Travis Kelce cards are down. So there you go. Yep, I am Mr. Auctions now. I'm having fun though. I'm clearing inventory. Like I can list these, and I think I probably have. Where's my link to my eBay store? So I'm just gonna. We'll just keep sharing screens. Items for sale. So let's go to. So here's some of the new auctions last night. Some of those slam inserts. Those are pretty popular. Newly listed. We'll see all. Let's go to auction. 343 auctions running right now. So that's low. I want to keep consistently 500 auctions running in I want that number to be 500 results on a daily basis, which means I'm going to have to list like 100 auctions at a time because I don't like running them on Saturdays. Actually, Saturdays, but I'm going to run auctions tonight. Now, right now, I think I only have like 30 or 40 scheduled. So I might just throw some random stuff that I think will get bids. And I think it's a mishmash basketball and hockey. So maybe I'll run some more, get some scheduled for tonight just so I can bump my auctions. And actually that number will go up. What was the number on my auctions? 343. So whatever I add tonight will be added because none end tonight. And I don't think I have any ending until I didn't run Sunday auctions this week either. So when I add more on Sunday, I'll get that number up. So I think the baseball autograph auctions that went live Wednesday night, I think there's like 120 baseball autograph. Actually, not all baseball. There's some football autographs. Might be a basketball autograph in there as well. So check those out. So that's enough auction talk. Let's hit collects real quick, and then we'll go to the chat. Collect, COLLX. That's where I'm at also. I've got over 3,200 now. I've added a few hundred Cubs cards to my inventory. Check those out. Download the app, Collect, COLLX. Find me there, 1 million Cubs. My prices are cheaper than eBay. So check things out over on Collects. Let's go say hello to the chat. By the way, it's Friday. What's going on this weekend? Do you have anything planned? It's a free-for-all. That means we play Name That Player. I've got a batch of 13 cards, football, basketball, and even a NASCAR card today on Name That Player. Todd's in the house. Good morning, Todd. Victor is here. What's happening? Mr. Archer is here. Good morning. George in the house. What's going on? Tracy's in the house. Good morning. Tracy says, I think I bought 10 of them from last night's auctions. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Taking advantage of some great deals on my eBay auctions. Dave Arnold and the Bushnell Prairie City Spartans are in the house. Good morning, Bushnell. What is up? What is up? Victor, the rookie card specialist. Good morning. On vacation this week, watching from home. Let's go Yankees. I'm with you, man. This is eventually, this is the series I wanted. It didn't happen until like the championship series where I'm like, I want Yankees Dodgers. At the beginning of the postseason, I'm like, I don't want Yankees Dodgers, but now I do. Now I do. You know what? I saw a comparison yesterday on Twitter of Giancarlo Stanton. Do you think Giancarlo Stanton's a Hall of Famer? And so I'm like, that's a great question. And I think the argument was, if Giancarlo Stanton's a Hall of Famer, then Carlos Delgado should be it. And it was a comparison of Carlos Delgado's career numbers to Giancarlo Stanton. Now, Giancarlo Stanton's still an active player. But right now, is Giancarlo Stanton a Hall of Famer? I say no. His career WAR is like 45, respectable, but not Hall of Fame level. He does have 429 home runs. His batting average is kind of low. It's like 257, I think, is his career batting average. But he's 34 years old. Now, right now, is he a Hall of Famer? I say no. But will he eventually be a Hall of Famer? I say probably. Now, he does have a history of injuries, so he might not, But, if he kind of goes on his career average with the slight descent that you see as you get older, I still think he will be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. I think, if nothing happens and he has an average to above average career in the next 5 years, say he gets 5 years, say he plays to 39, 40 years old, I think he gets in. But that was something interesting. Like right now, okay, yeah, he's not a Hall of Famer based on his current numbers, but he's also an active player. But if you ask Is Giancarlo Stanton a Hall of Famer? Right now, the answer is no. But he's 34 years old. He probably realistically has another at least 5 years, 5 seasons left in Major League Baseball. So I think he can compile some more numbers and get those numbers up and be a Hall of Famer. But I'm excited. I'm going to add some. I've been talking about this all postseason. I need to get it fucking done. I'm going to get it fucking done today. So I'm going to put, I do have like a 100 card Juan Soto lot that's going to go up on Buy It Now later today. I did put a Giancarlo Stanton like small 10 card lot on eBay yesterday. I think I've got some more Giancarlo. He's had an awesome postseason. Who else? I don't think I have much Ohtani left. Those sell like crazy. Who else? Who else on the Dodgers? Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts. I've got some Mookie Betts. Aaron Judge. I'll put some Aaron Judge. In fact, I've got I've got another Topps Chrome that I think I picked out of the dollar box, which is the buyback. I sold both an Ohtani and a Judge for like $16 on Tuesday night auction. So maybe I'll throw that on a Tuesday night auction. Doesn't really fit in my auctions for tonight. But I told you I wasn't going to talk about auctions anymore. But those are some things that I'm going to be putting on eBay. Yankees, Dodgers stuff. Philly Joe is here. Good morning. And I am rooting for the Yankees. I am rooting for the Yankees over the Dodgers. But more important than just who wins, I just want a competitive World Series. I want it to go 6 or 7 games with the Yankees coming out on top. I don't really care if the Dodgers win, but I'm going to root for the Yankees. Orlando is here. What's going on? Good morning. Cooter's in the house. Good morning. He says, you better get caught up by next Friday. Amen. Amen. I'm getting my stuff prepared for next Friday. What time does my flight? I sent Cooter my itinerary. I think it's a morning flight. So what, let me check the text string. Or actually, if I find my email, Flying American, because I want to figure out, am I going to go live? Is there going to be a Hobby Evolution next Friday morning? Damn it. Where's my... I need to just switch over to Gmail for everything. I use my Hotmail, and Hotmail fucking sucks. I've had this email for over 20 years. I think I created this email in 2003. That's from spring training. Okay. Anyway, but we may or may not, once I figure out what time my flight is next Friday morning, may or may not go live on Hobby Evolution for a free-for-all. And then we'll probably do a Hobby Evolution, just kind of a brief Hobby Evolution from the road, driving down the interstate to Dallas next Saturday morning for the Dallas Card Show. So that's fun. So I'm looking forward to this weekend of nothing, because next weekend's going to be a bunch of fun. Going to Oklahoma City, getting to meet Cooter. I feel like, and this is who did I meet recently? Oh, it was Andy. It was Andy in our chat, Andy Mack. So we met up before the Pearl Jam concert at Yaxie's, and like it just felt like I didn't feel like we had never met in person before. And that's kind of like with Cooter, or when Herman came up, it's like, oh yeah, this is the first time we've ever like actually met in person. When you have these conversations and talk to people online, it's like, oh yeah, I guess we've never met. I think when Andy said that, I'm like, we've never met? Yeah, we have. No, we haven't, have we? Zach and Porter are here. Good morning. Huge Rams win last night. I didn't watch any of the game. And I didn't have there wasn't very many good NBA games on last night. There's only a few games on, but I'm going to try to watch some NBA. Well, actually, I want to watch some high school football. It's week 9 in Illinois. And then the playoffs next week. My Anawan Wethersfield Titans, and I follow like the playoff projections. There's like, I'm going to get to Zach's. I'm going to take that off for a second. We'll get back to it. But there's like bracketologists in high school football for the playoffs. And it's really fun. And I used to I used to play around with it when I was working in radio and covering high school football 20 years ago. And you break out and it goes by regions and the seedings, and it's like you go by playoff points and you try to seed it out. And they have like a bracket, like in who's Joe Lenardi is the bracketologist for March Madness. Well, Steve Susi is the bracketologist for Illinois high school football. He works, I think, in Kankakee for the newspaper there. And so he's like on the playoff pairing show, and he's the bracketologist. And so I read some of those, and I want to see where my alma mater is going to be in the play, where they're projected to play in the playoffs. And so the latest projection has them playing at Princeville, the Princes, in round 1. Well, guess who the Anawan Wethersfield Titans play tonight in week 9 at Princeville? How crazy is that? So I think right now, Anawan Wethersfield in a 16-team bracket is seeded, projected to be seeded 9th, and Princeville is seeded 8th. I think they can win tonight. They're getting healthy for the first time all season, and they've played relatively well. Stark County is like a top-ranked team in their class in 1A, and that was like I think that was a 1-point loss, and they were without 2 of their top players. And then Farmington is like number 2 in 2A, and they only lost by 2 points at their place without like their best players. So I'm excited. They could be a Cinderella in the Illinois 1A playoffs. So we'll see how they fare tonight against Princeville. If they can take care of business tonight, I'm excited to see what they can do in the postseason. All right, let's go back to Zach's comment. Good morning. Huge Rams win last night. Huge. I'm driving to Sun Prairie today for a funeral. Hey, that's my neck of the woods. I'm sorry that you're coming here for a funeral. While I'm there, I may swing over and verify the Cubs count. Still needs an audit. Hey, be my guest. I've got a box of Ryan Sandbergs right behind me. You can start with that box. Mark F., good morning. Can you do a show on promotions? I have a card of Garrett Cole that is getting no views, but there is one on auction with a seller with little feedback, and it has 30+ watchers. So there could be many different things. It could be your item title. It could be your specifics, your item specifics. Let's see what else. I think auctions kind of get a boot. They could be promoting their auction. So I do promotions, so I can just show you what I actually, what I did? I felt that my promotions were getting stale. I wasn't getting the views and impressions that I was. So I ended my campaigns and just started new ones just this week, just a couple days ago, because they've been running since January, February. And so I think if you just end those and then start them again, kind of like end, sell, similar, it triggers the algorithm. So let's go to, let's go into my promotion screen, marketing, advertising dashboard. So you go into your advertising on your Seller Hub. So let's share the screen. Oh, that's the wrong one. We want to show this tab. So go into your advertising, create new campaign, so you can promote your listings. So I do general. You pay for sales. You can also do pay for clicks. I need to look more. I need to do more homework on the pay per clicks. I just don't think for what I sell, it's worth it. I sell low end cards. A lot of my cards are $1.50, $2, $5. And when you're paying for clicks, you're usually paying 50 cents to $1 in some circumstances. Where you pay for sales, you're paying a percentage. So it doesn't hurt like the pay for click. So I do general. Now, like if I had a Mike Trout first Bowman Chrome blue autograph refractor auto card, maybe I'd pay for clicks. So we're going to do general. Then you can add listings. So you can do, so I do store wide. So that's why it's rule based, everything. Just promote it all. That's what I do. Or you can do it manually. So let's just, let's see. Those are auctions. So we want, let's see, format. We want buy it now. So let's just take a buy it now. How come there's no? Oh, because they're already in a campaign. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to do auction. All right, so let's just so here is a 1967 tops. Let's do Darth Vader. 1977 tops Star Wars green border Darth Vader. It has 0 search impressions. So let's click on that. Oh, we're gonna have to share this tab. Oh, it does have a bid. All right, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Let's go back over here. All right. So anyway, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. so I would say first check your listing. I would say first check your listing. Make sure it's the title, everything's in the title. I'd check the auction. I think auctions get a boost because if you do a buy it now, it could also be in the sphere, the dead zone. It could be in the dead zone. When what I mean by the dead zone is you might have listed it a week ago. Well, it's not fresh anymore. And it's on a 30-day cycle if it's a buy it now. So it's not ending soon. Whereas an auction is always going to be in that cycle. You know what I'm saying? It's probably a 7-day auction, assuming it's a 7-day auction. It's going to go live and boom, it's a newly listed. Oh, it's ending soon also because it's ending within the next week. So it's going to get more views. So I think that's probably why the auction is getting more views, regardless of the seller having little feedback. So that's kind of where. Is it the exact same card? I assume it is. Like, how many watchers do you have? Some people could be watching it because they have the same card or they want to see what it sells for, similar to that. It's a good gauge. Watchers is a good gauge, but it's not a great measurement because I watch items all the time that I have no interest in buying, but I'm curious. Like, okay, I'm going to watch this because I want to know what it sells for, if it sells. So, but I'm not a buyer on that card. So I would look into, before promoting, I would look at, first off, let me get my thoughts out in a row here, orderly fashion, single file line, please. First off, I would check your title and your item specifics, make sure everything is looking good. But I think it's just because it's in that buy it now dead zone. It's in that middle of the cycle, probably, where it's not ending soonest. It's not newly listed. I'd end it and relist it. It's because normally I wouldn't do that. I'd just be like, wait it out, because in 14 days or 10 days or 20 days, whenever, it's going to refresh. But we're in the playoffs. Garrett Cole, Yankees, World Series. I would end that baby right now and relist it. Game 1 is tonight. I forgot. We got World Series tonight. We've got NBA. We've got high school football. What a crazy night in sports. So I would end it. I would end it this afternoon, tonight, right now, and then relist it as a buy it now. And I bet you'll get more views. And especially because we're in the World Series now, where you don't want to be in that dead zone for the next week. And then the World Series ends and Garrett Cole doesn't have the market that he did right now. So that would be my suggestion. And then you could also promote it as well. This is an item, Garrett Cole, Yankees, anything Yankees, not necessarily, you don't necessarily need to promote. Yeah, if you want like a quick sale, you could, but I think there's going to be enough people looking for Yankees stuff, Dodgers stuff, that you don't necessarily need to promote as long as it's priced right. And I guess that's another thing that I didn't even talk about. Where is it priced? Is it priced competitively? Are offers open? All that good stuff. So there's a lot of moving parts that go into it. There's Andy Mack. Good morning. Tracy says actually 12 last night and 3 the night before. Just paid for 15 auctions won from you. Thank you. Enjoy shopping your auctions, and I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Zach says Topps Composite is the only football set that matters right now. The set is superb. Can't wait for the cards to be heavily filled in dime boxes in due time. I actually paid $1 for one at the card show. I think it might have been a refractor, though. Yeah, I think they're super cool. I do have to make a Walmart run today or tomorrow, and I might actually drive to the one further away just to see if they have any card, because the Walmart that's closest to me doesn't have cards. I guess I could go to Target. Target's usually stocked, and it's a lot closer than Walmart that has cards. So maybe I'll make a Target run today, or actually maybe this evening, because the close Target doesn't get stocked until like 4:00 in the afternoon on Fridays. But that would be a fun rip. Watch the Bears rip some Topps Composite this weekend. Orlando says, Bo is Mr. Auctions. It's starting to turn that way. I'm really enjoying the auctions. What's up, that dude from Duryea? Zach says, while you're checking in on something, do you still have the Wander Franco rookie raw base card price on your whiteboard for tracking? I think I do. I'll be back. I, in fact, do. I have some other numbers that I don't want to show, and I don't even know. Oh, man, they're like pretty glued on there. Wow. Some of my numbers from the start of my business. This is an old whiteboard. So February of release, the average sale price, this was February 19th of what year? 2022, 2023. The last 10 Wander Franco sold, the average price was $14.52 for a base rookie card of Wander Franco, which are now sitting unsold in quarter boxes and probably dime boxes. The range, this was the last 10 sold February 19th. The range was, the cheapest sold was $10, and the most expensive was $24.79 for a base raw rookie card of Wander Franco. That was the Saturday after release day. And then we followed up 2 months later in April. The average price in April was still $10.92 for a Wander Franco rookie base card, Topps. The range on April 16th was the cheapest, $8.95, and the highest was $13.49. So it kind of worked its way out. And I want to keep this. Oh, I've got passwords on here too, so I can't. The numbers, it's like, I can probably share the numbers. They're 3 years old, but it's got some passwords on here that are still that I still use. So hopefully you couldn't see that when I was showing it. I'm going to have to go through that whiteboard and see, look at my numbers and see, because I had some goals, some targets on there, and that was this whiteboard was hanging like there at the old house. So thank you, Zach. A trip down memory lane. How about those Wander Franco rookie card numbers? Zach says SCRT, sports card ripping teacher Vince, was opening some of the oversized downtown opportunities. It must be a guaranteed pull, if I remember correctly from his video. Yes, the Costco Donruss Costco boxes. There's one oversized downtown in each box. Boxes are $53. So, and then you get 10 I think it's 8 packs of 10 cards or 10 packs of 8 cards. Any way you cut it, 80 cards in a box plus the oversized downtown. Max says he's got to hit 500 home runs to make the Hall of Fame. We'll see. Is 500 still a number? I mean, I think the steroid era clouded the milestone numbers for Hall of Fame, because now it's like, look at all the guys that were, is that still a number post steroids? Is 500 still probably is. Pitching milestones are like, because you can't even, like 300 wins, not going to happen. I mean, it might, but it's highly unlikely to happen. I don't think there's any current pitcher, like the current leader is at like probably 200 in some. I think at one point, was it Max Scherzer? And he's like 40 years old or older. Most career wins active pitchers. Oh, probably Justin Verlander. Justin Verlander is the active major league pitcher with the most career wins, 262. And let's just go to Baseball Reference. Yeah, Max Scherzer is number 2 on the list at 216. Justin Verlander is at 262 career wins. He's 41 years old. Highly unlikely he's going to get to 300. Max Scherzer is in second place with 216, and he's 39. Clayton Kershaw, third with 212 wins. He's 36. Garrett Cole only has 153 wins in his career. Now, he's 33, but 153 wins, ranks 4th among active pitchers. Then you got Johnny Cueto and Lance Lynn and Charlie Morton, who are 37, 38, and 40 years old. Chris Sale's 35. He's at 138 wins. So, like, there's let's see, how about the only pitcher on this list that's under the age of 30? Jose Barrios is 30 years old. He has 99 career wins. Is there anybody under the age of 30 in the top 50 of active players? No, there's not. The only 30-year-olds are Jose Barrios with 99 wins. And, Max Fried is 30 years old. He has 73 wins. Framber Valdez is 30 years old. He has 68 wins. We've got to go down to German Marquez, who ranks 53rd among active pitchers with wins. He's 29 years old. He has 65 wins. Shane Bieber is only 29 years old. He has 62 wins. Dylan Cease, 28 years old. He has 57 wins. He's the youngest with the most, the highest among 28 and under. Logan Webb is 27. He's at 55 wins. So I think we will not see another 300-game winner. Michael Kopech. Only 7 guys hit over 300 this year. No one should be a Hall of Famer. Close it down. There you go. See, 300 was, the career, kind of a career milestone Hall of Fame stat. Good morning, Herman. What's going on? Charlie's in the house. What's happening? Good morning. Listing and shipping and coffee. Oh, my. Herman says, got to go with the Dodgers. He's got the Freddie Freeman love. So Herman's rooting for the Dodgers. Cooters says 6:43. Oh, shit. That's when my flight leaves? Oh, damn. Okay. No Hobby Evolution next Friday. I'll be at the airport. Max says, or direct both to the same inbox on your phone. LOL. Oh, that's a good point. Can you do that between Gmail and Hotmail? I guess it's just a forwarding, right? But then I have junk because my Hotmail is full of junk. It's 20 years old, 21 years old, almost 22 years old, my email. My email is drinking age. And I get so much, and it's junk, spam. I don't want that shit in a regular email. I need like a personal email that I don't, that's like I want important stuff because I have multiple emails for multiple things. Like my Hotmail account is like the end all, like that's just what I sign everything up for, Hotmail. Because I know if I sign up for American Airlines and Marriott and all that, my name's gonna get sold, my email's gonna get sold. Then I have my 1 Million Cubs Project email, which is also tied in with my eBay. And then I have the Madison Card Show email. And then I've got like a Yahoo account because of fantasy, whatever. Actually, I don't think I play any Yahoo leagues. I've got another Gmail account. Maybe I should just fire that other Gmail account because I don't think I use that for anything. Zach says pitchers are the offensive linemen hobby comparison. That's true. That is very true. Essential for the game and no one cares. It baffles me, especially someone who grew up in an era where a 40-year-old pitcher was the darling. That is, like, pitchers are, nobody wants to collect pitchers. Scott in the house. Good morning. Peter's here. Good morning. Happy Friday. John, that 70s Card Show's here. When will they legalize gambling on high school games? Looking to use my skills. Well, you can probably do it. It's just not. There's not a book for it. You gotta go to your local pub. Put some money on tonight's game. Good morning, Flawed Thinker. Zach and Porter says your incredible appetite for high school football and the stats that go with it makes you locking down Amy an incredible feat of strength. Shut up. Andy Mack says, is 1A 8-man football? No. 8-man football has its own league. It's like the I8FA, Illinois 8-man Football Association. I want my alma mater to disintegrate their co-op and start their own 8-man football team. If I were in charge, if I were president, I would say, Anawan, I want you to play high school football again, but you don't have enough players, so you got to go 8-man. And 8-man is really growing. But no, they play 11-man. They're 1A. 1A through 8A is 11-man normal football, and then 8-man football is its own league. John says, those who get excited about high school football haven't experienced the continual head scratching of raising teenagers. It could be there are 1,000 of the same card listed. Zach says, people that have had an overwhelming earful on high school football from Bo, Jehovah Witnesses, and poll workers coming to his Verona doorway. I'm not in Verona anymore, but I was. Jehovah Witnesses and poll workers. That's why I don't answer. I don't answer the phone. I don't answer my door. Ring doorbell is like the greatest invention ever. I don't have to go answer the door and it's like, another fucking salesman or Girl Scout cookies, or you want to buy this football card, and you get you pay $20 or it's probably more than that now. And it's like $5 off from some gas station if you spend $100. It's like, oh my God, these damn coupons. So I just avoid it. I click the Ring doorbell and it's like, oh, it's another salesman. So I don't answer it. John says, when I want impressions, I walk around the mall. Lots of impressions and few sales. Someone just buy his stupid cards so we can move on. No one is buying my 1990 Topps Frank Thomas cards. Other than Frank dying, is there anything I can do to improve my sales? Lower the price and promote your listing. Make a sandwich board and wear it at the mall if you want to sell that card. Jody, good morning. Zach says, I call a lie, Keating. There is no way one person can afford 7 of those cards. Tall tale. Mark says, yup. Zach says, I've seen Bo sell quickly when he doesn't check comps and list things underpriced. Comp buster, yep. This things sell fast when you don't know how much they're worth. Mark says it's a rookie auto 5-star numbered to 353. All right, let's go back and annoy John some more by looking up Garrett Cole. Oh, let's see. Let's go here. And this is here, we want to share this screen. So I typed in, so my search is 2000, or my search was Garrett Cole rookie auto of 353. And this is what came up. I assume is this yours? Whatever. This one came up, it's sponsored, so it's promoted. Mintage sports cards. Let's go back to this tab. That's the only one that comes up. Does it say how many? I don't know if it says how many watchers. But you said there was one at auction? Well, whatever that one is, comes right up top. Or is it a past auction? Am I looking at the right card? I don't know. 5-star. Did I look up? Was that a 5-star? Oh shit. I didn't type in 5-star. 5-star. There we go. Was that a 5-star though? That was a 5-star. Oh, and here's the one. So the auction didn't even come up in my search until I typed in 5-star. When I typed in 2000, or when I typed in Garrett Cole rookie auto of 353, yours came up. Now the auction comes up, and then yours doesn't come up. So why does yours not come up? That's weird, because you have 5-star. You have all the. That's really weird. Why the auction comes up here? Or did I type? Oh, I typed auction, didn't I? There we go. There's all. Okay. Never mind. I'm just an idiot. I'm just an idiot. So what's sold on these? So yours is well, that one's numbered to 25. I don't know what the 300, you could buy that one for 300, and it's the number to 25. Yours is 353. Just might be priced high. Yeah, I think you're priced high. Here's one that sold for $75 on October 22nd. Let's see, is there any others? Yeah, you just might be priced too high. I'd say watch that auction, see where it sells, and then price accordingly. John says Bo likes to watch. Mark says I used their title as well. Who's Garrett Cole? Asking for an associate. Is he in the Hall of Fame yet? Speaking of Dead Zone, used zero promotion to sell my Mark Jackson card for $19.99 in 10 minutes last night. I've got another one I need to list. I'll get mine up there. See what mine. Mark says I have it at $199. Offers opened. Your Yaz card went for some money. Props to the greatest ever baseball player. Yeah, the fuchsia went for almost $20, I think, 17 or 18. Who's Wander Franco? Did he do good? Card Vibe, what's going on? Who's winning the World Series? I have Yankees in 7. That's what I would like. I would like the Yankees to win in 7. I don't know. I want the Yankees to win, so that means the Dodgers will probably win in like 4. Because I want it to be a long World Series with the Yankees winning. So that's not what happens. John says last sold for the of 353 rookie Garrett Cole was $70. Maybe we need to reevaluate what we list cards priced at. Flawed Thinker bought a PSA 7 for $160, cracked it, and got it regraded. Came back a PSA 8. It sold last night, and after fees and whatnot, it sold for $173. Not much, but a PSA 9 sells for $400. So I figured I would take a shot at it. At least I made an 8% profit. There you go. Zach says I can vouch. He is in dime boxes. He being Wander Franco. Unicorn Cupcake laughs. John says, can you explain humans to me, please? I'm having a hard time understanding them. Charles Darwin can explain it. Good morning, Gundy. What's going on? Edwin Encarnacion, a Hall of Famer? I say no. Adam Dunn, Hall of Famer? I say no. John says, I tried to find the Costco boxes the other day. Not available. Was presenting to the senior home and wanted something for them to rip. There is no low-cost wax option for football or basketball. No, there's not. There's not. Hopefully that changes with Fanatics taking over the licenses eventually. But yeah, Panini football and basketball is not affordable. I mean, shit, even blasters are like $35. So yeah, there is not. Dan says, I think Max is saying 500 for Stanton because his other stats might be lacking. Yeah. Yeah, his other stats right now are lacking. Low batting average, low WAR, all that stuff. Baseball has flagship and big league Panini blows. Panini has score, like score is affordable, like not in hobby, but retail, and you get a decent, like I actually like score football. I would buy some. If I go to Target today and see some, I might buy some. And I might not. Who knows? Dan says, I don't know Stanton's stats, and that's what I think. Good morning, Uncle Rich. Donovan McNabb, Hall of Famer. John thinks no. See, I don't know the Football Hall of Fame. I don't know like baseball. I can speak about Hall of Fame baseball. Football, I just don't know. Like what are benchmarks? What are, what? Because like who's in the foot? I don't even know who's in the Football Hall of Fame. Because I thought Donovan McNabb was a Football Hall of Famer. Donovan McNabb Hall of Fame. Will Donovan McNabb be a Hall of Famer? Here's Reddit. Reddit's the end-all be-all. Let's end the debate. Is Donovan McNabb a Hall of Famer? No. That's the first comment. No. The reality is that if you're a quarterback in this league and you don't have a ring, you have to be pretty special to be a Hall of Famer. McNabb in no way whatsoever fits that category. Let's see. When determining who I believe a Hall of Famer, I always ask whether a player was the best in the league or close to it during his best 5-year period. Okay, so here, this is some thought was put into it other than no. When determining, okay, we just talked. For McNabb, that's 2000 through 2004, when he made the Pro Bowl every season, took the Eagles to the playoffs every season, won 10 or more games every season, won at least one playoff game every season, and won a league best 54 games. But even during that 5-year span, McNabb only had the 20th highest passer rating in the league, was tied with Trent Green for 5th most TD passes, was 7th in passing yards, and was 35th in completion percentage. 20th highest passer rating during his best years, that's going to be a no. So when it's spelled out like that, is Donovan McNabb a Hall of Famer? I say no. Good morning, Brian. What's going on? Zach Greinke has how many wins? Let's see. Zach Greinke. Zach Greinke has 225 wins. 225 wins for Zach Greinke. Max says 300 wins almost unattainable with how pitchers are treated now. I would say absolutely unattainable. Absolutely. Unless things change with how pitchers are treated. I just don't think that 300s is an attainable milestone anymore. Where is Lefty Grove on that list? I got a win a few minutes ago when I didn't, says George. Zach says 300 wins are hard for some baseball teams I choose to cheer for. George says myself during a fart. Card Hobbyist says a lot of wins are missed if you don't pitch past the 5th or 6th inning. I could see it becoming, I could see this happening in Major League Baseball where because of how pitchers are used, that it's no longer a complete game is no longer, or whatever you call it, not a complete game, but to qualify for a win is no longer like a minimum 5 innings. I could see it being, okay, if you're the starter and you go 4 innings because they're going to use relievers, or I could see the win stat being changed, or a different, or instead of that being a benchmark, a milestone, it's quality starts, which is kind of like a quality start also you have to go 5 or 6 innings for a quality start. So I could see the statistics being changed. But who knows? Remains to be seen. John misses Jose Canseco on the mound. Dan says Shart. John says participation award generation celebrating 60-win pitchers. George says 29 years old as a pitcher, may as well be 87 in the geriatric ward. Old Hoss Radborn had 59 wins in 1884. Orlando says Babe Ruth had almost 200 wins before 25 years old, then was converted to hitter. Zach says, John, the internet didn't exist then. How can you even believe those stats? Quit embarrassing yourself. George says, pitchers throw half an at bat these days and want to win. Pansies. John says, you're just now realizing you need a spam email account. Yeah, only took me 30 years to figure it out. Zach says, why would you care if your email gets sold considering you don't respond to any emails already? It's a good point. John says, Zach, Orlando watched Haas pitch and told me he was the real deal. George says the only reason they didn't get the whole at bat was because the metrics told the manager to make a change. John says there's no men playing high school football. Tracy says only pitchers I'm willing to collect are Hall of Famers and those that matter to me, Royals and players from Mizzou. John says it should be 8 idiot football. Dave Arnold says 8-man football is very fast-paced and high scoring. I've watched some 8-man football. It is fun to watch. It's kind of like Arena League. Michael Renicky in the house. Good morning. The Dairyland Picker. What's going on? It's been a while. He's a high school football coach. No playoffs this year. Playoffs? We're going to 8-man in 2025. Enables us to have a JV team, which we haven't since 2014. Wow. Holy crap. John says you should go door to door trying to sell overpriced Garrett Cole cards. Zach says, what does John dislike more, Cole cards or repackaged packs at garage sales? That trips his ire. Garbage garage sale repacks and now Garrett Cole cards. My LCS owner went on a rant yesterday about repackers. Orlando says, John, Rich saw Old Hoss pitch. I'm younger. Rich played with Old Hoss. You were just in the bleachers. There you go. Max says, your player numbering, don't search any more than that. There's the link from John. That's me, says Mark. Search prices highest to lowest. His will probably come up first. Price is almost 3 times of last sold. John says, how can I price myself out of the market on the next hobby evolution? I'm cheering for the Dodgers. I like Ohtani. I like Ohtani too, but for some reason I'm rooting for the Yankees. That dude from Duryea says that is one product that has had big price drops after breakers rip them. Not much on secondary because the price is so inflated at release. You're welcome. I've never heard anyone argue or even hint at Dunn or Encarnacion making the Hall of Fame. Mark says the one selling at 70 weren't factory sealed. I'll reevaluate. I don't think the factory seal isn't going to add any price. There's no premium to the factory seal on the tops thing. Flawed Thinker says when Victor Robles was traded to the Mariners this season, I sold almost all of my PC. I'm going to have to start buying him back as I didn't realize how good he would be in Seattle. 2025 MVP. I still have Victor Robles rookies coming out of my ass. My wife once had a 5-year period, it seems. McNabb through worm burners. That dude from Duryea says they don't even like McNabb in Philly on draft day or today. Dairyland Picker says Marshawn Lynch, Antonio Gates, Eli Manning are 3 that get in the Hall of Fame this year. I like that. I've got an Antonio Gates low serial numbered rookie card. I've got it listed for like 125, which is high. And I'm just fishing for offers. I've had several $60 offers and I'm just not willing to take 60 because I think he will get into the Hall of Fame. So I'm just kind of hanging on to it. And I think that's probably why I'm getting the $60 offers because people are doing the same thing, thinking he's going to get into the Hall of Fame and they'll flip. Dan says Lee Smith gets more respect from me with all his 2 or 3 inning saves than all these 1 inning pitchers saves Hoffman and Rivera got. Zach says the late Rush Limbaugh managing Keating's account. Dairyland Picker says it's been a while since Sand Valley closed last week, so now my mornings are free. Welcome back. Old Piss has to be a baseball nickname for someone. Yeah, Old Piss. That's a great baseball nickname. Pete Rose seems like an Old Piss. Old Piss is the nickname people from my part of the world call Old Miss. Old Piss. Let's play Name That Player. How about we do that? Let's see the leaderboard. There it is. We've got Max in the lead with 45 points. Michael Renicky making a push at 32. Uncle Rich has 28, and the Card Hobbyist has 18. Offbeat All-Stars also in double digits with 11 points. I've got a mix of baseball and football today with one NASCAR card. Let's find some Post-it notes. We're going to start with football. Let me get my phone out. All righty then. Oh. Unicorn Cupcake says, I'll play, but also fuck this game. Let's see. Card Hobby says, still in fourth, and I haven't been here in a month. Step it up. Free for all. Here we go. I'm going to like the video while I'm here. You can too. Okay. Live. Back to the live chat. Here we go. All right. We are going to go with football. First up, who's this player? Rich says, I'm still in third, and I've missed 2 of the last 3. Brock Bowers is correct. Brock Bowers. You got it. You got it. That he's going to go in my Sunday auction, pink refractor. Card Hobbyist with Bowers. And he moves up to 19 points. All right. Next up. Where's my cards at? All right. We're going to baseball. Oop. Baseball. Modern baseball. Not ultra modern, but modern. Texas Rangers pitcher. Cole Hamels is correct. Card Hobbyist again. Cole Hamels. And Max was way down. Max was way down the list. Card Hobbyist was first. Peter was second. Dat Dude from Duryea was third. Philly Joe was fourth. Max was fifth. That is going to go in an upcoming auction. This is a green to 99. Let's see. Who got that one? Card Hobbyist. All right. Next up, we're going back to football. This is going to be a tough one, I think. I don't know. Card Hobbyist knows his football. Matt Like. Where's Matt Like? He's in he knows his football too. Natrona County. The troll is in the house. What's going on, Natrona County troll? All right, next up. Thank you, Herman. Chicago Bears. Not Matt Forte. This is going to be a tricky one. Ooh, Darnell Autry's a good guess. Not correct, though. Let's see. It's not Jones. It's not Gale Sayers. It's not Curtis Enos. It's not Rashawn Salam. It's not Williams. It's not Amos. It's not Davis. It's not CJGJ. Flawed Thinker got it. James Allen. And I think, where's Zach and Porter at? I think in one of his first games as a rookie, he broke Walter Payton's single game record. Was that James Allen? James turned heads when he rushed for 163 yards in his first NFL start. And then I think he rushed for over 200 in a game. I think he had a few games. That'll go in my Sunday auctions. James Allen, Flawed Thinker. Let's see. Flawed Thinker is at... Where's Flawed Thinker on the leaderboard? Is that your first point this round? That might be Flawed Thinker's first point. I think it is. All right. First point for Flawed Thinker. Let's go back to baseball. Card Hobbyist says, I have no memory of James Allen. I blame the Mandela effect. Salam was the best friend in high school of good friends of mine. Yeah, really sad story on Rashaan Salam. I still have my Rashaan Salam Bears jersey from when I was in 7th grade. We're staying in Chicago. We're staying in Chicago with this Cubs pitcher. Chuck McElroy is correct. Matt Like, yes. Chuck McElroy. Matt Like with, let's see, 4 points. So you move up on the leaderboard. You skip ahead of Nick and AA cards. Matt Like. Some good. Ooh, I like some of these. Harkey. Oh, Heathcliff Slocum. Good guess. All right. Next up, this is a tricky one. It's a football card, but I'm going to give you a clue. He never played in the NFL. That's the only clue I'm going to give you right now. It's not Paul Hornung. It's not Red Grange. It's not Newt Rockney. Hey! We're going to give it to Michael Renicky. It is President Gerald Ford. Michigan Wolverines. Gerald Ford. Michael Renicky with the point. 33 points. Modern Baseball is next. Modern Baseball. Minnesota Twins. Terry Alexander checking in. Royce Lewis is correct. Max with the point. Max with the point. Max at 46 points. And we're going way back on this football card. Back to football. I don't even have to get the Post-it note. All right. No hints. No hints right now. Let's just see if anybody recognizes that face. He did play in the NFL. Let's see. It is not Art Donovan. Oh, wow. We've got a couple correct answers. The first to get it. Let's see. Uncle Rich was the first. Pat Summerall. That was from 1981 TCMA. Pat Summerall, New York Giants kicker. Uncle Rich with the point. And he's at 29. All right. Pat Summerall's daughter is Trump's campaign manager. I did not know that. That is an interesting little factoid. All right. Next up, baseball. Modern baseball. In a college uni. Who is this? Cincinnati Bearcat. By the way, he does play Major League Baseball. It is Ian Happ. The Cubs fan Max got that one. Ian Happ is correct. I like Ian Happ. Ian Happ is correct. Max with 47. All right. Next up, we're going modern football. Let's take it out of here. Actually, just flip it. This is going to go in my upcoming football auction Sunday. The Pat Summerall card. It is not numbered on the back. Not numbered. Bosa is correct. Can you tell me which Bosa? I should have qualified that. Tell me which Bosa, because there's a few of them. First to get the first name is going to get the point. So should I give it to the first person that says Joey that said the last name Bosa? I'll let the chat decide. So who should get the point? If somebody just went on the tails of Bosa, I think I'm going to give it to the first person who typed Bosa. And the first person to get Bosa, the correct first name. Rich doesn't care. All right. By the way, it was Joey Bosa. So who was the first to get Joey and Bosa? Let's see. Where are we at? So Card Hobbyist, Max, Matt Like. Who was the first to say Joey? That dude from Duryea did not say Bosa. Oh, he did. It's that dude from Duryea. That dude from Duryea said Bosa and Joey. So that is correct. Joey Bosa. That dude from Duryea gets the point. And he's at 9 points. All right. Joey Bosa. Joey Bosa. All right. Next up. Oh, I did take that down. Okay. Next up. Let's see. We got 4 cards left. 4 cards left. Vintage. Hey, Orlando. Uncle Rich, this one's for you. We're going back to the 60s. Back to the 60s. St. Louis Cardinals. It's Dick Groat. Uncle Rich got all the letters, not in the correct order, but he got all the letters. Just a fast finger on the O and A. Dick Groat, Uncle Rich with the point. With or without the trade notation on the back? I don't know. Dick was traded to Phillies October 27th, 1965. Does that make it worth $1 million? Probably not. Uncle Rich with the point. 30 points. He becomes the 3rd member of the 30-point club this round with Michael Renicky and Max. Let's see. Common version. Dick Groat sounds like a VD. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. I got the old Dick Groat going on. All right. NASCAR. Where's my NASCAR fans? I know Max has seen a lot of NASCAR, so he'll probably get this. Anybody else? NASCAR. Not Kevin Harvick. Not Brookie Gordon. Wallace is correct. Wallace is correct. Old Rusty Wallace. Rusty Wallace. Who was the first to get that? Card Hobbyist. Card Hobbyist. There it is. Card Hobbyist 21. And we've got 2 cards left, both baseball. We've got vintage and modern coming up. Actually, it's ultra modern is the next one. Plenty of Wallace too. That is true. There's more than I can't even name the other Wallaces in NASCAR. Is Mike Wallace? Is he one? Or wait, he was on 60 Minutes. Who are the other Wallaces in racing? I don't even know. So I'm only gonna give the point to Wallace because I can't even name another Wallace in NASCAR. But I do know Rusty Wallace. Let's see. Kenny, Bubba, Mike is a Wallace brother. Oh, Mike is a Wallace brother. Okay. All right, here we go. Ultra modern Cubs. Yeah, Mike Wallace, also an NFL wide receiver. Cubs, who's going to get this one? First Bowman Chrome Mojo. It is Mr. Jefferson Rojas. I love this kid. I think he's going to be a star. Jefferson Rojas. I think Matt Like was the first. Confirmed. Oh, there we go. Matt Like was first. 5 points. Max did not get to 50 this week, so we will live another week. And it will not be next week, right? Correct. Yes. No Hobby Evolution next Friday. All right. Vintage. Now we're going way, way back. Way, way back to the 50s. Back to the 50s. And this is a tough one. I don't even know who this player is. Monty Irvin is a great guess. That was who I thought it was. But it is not Monty Irvin. But Uncle Rich nailed it. I didn't even have to give the clue. Hank Thompson. Henry Thompson. Uncle Rich with the point on Henry Thompson. So Uncle Rich, 31. He's closing in on Michael Renicky. So we'll have a battle. Max is running away with this round. But it's pretty competitive down around second place. Michael Renicky, 33, and Uncle Rich with 31. Card Hobbyist in fourth with 21. Offbeat All-Stars hanging in there at fifth place with 11. That dude from Duryea has 9. SoCal guy with 7. Matt Like moved up. He's at 5 points. Nick has 4. AA cards with 3, along with Scotty Dubs, Dave Arnold, and Peter. So there you go. Rich made the 30 club. Oh, by the way, that was not Urban. I don't know how that got shown. Alrighty. So hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. Visit my eBay store, 99centcards.com. I will have more auctions starting tonight. I didn't have any listed last week, but new auctions are starting tonight. I think it's basketball and hockey mainly. On the bottom with Flawless Thinker, who actually has 2 points. Let's see. Flawed Thinker has, let me see. Flawed Thinker. Oh, you're right. Flawed Thinker. I thought he had a point previously. Okay, so Flawed Thinker has 2. All right, so where was that one at? Flawed Thinker. Here we are. Flawed Thinker has 2. Got 1 today, and he'll move up. It's funny, Minneapolis Kid. The first time I think this is like every game we've played, Minneapolis Kid plays like the very first week, and then he's silent the rest of the way. Minneapolis Kid still has a point or 2. Let's see. Where are we at? All right. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, 99centcards.com for the eBay store. Auctions starting tonight. I'll have also auctions starting Sunday night, football Sunday on the auctions. And then I've got auctions ending on Monday night and probably some more starting. So check out the eBay store, 99centcards.com. Have a great Friday. We will go live both days this weekend. Live tomorrow morning, probably 8:30 a.m. Central Time. We will see you then.